Hey guys, welcome back to Eric Reacts with more of The Good Place. This is episode 3 of season 3, called The Snowplow, and all 4 of our humans are back together. They're working together to figure out how near-death experiences affect ethical choices, and yeah, they're all trying to become better people, so we'll see if it's possible. I'm guessing yes, because they're all together now. But Sean threw a wrench in their plans by sending Trevor, aka Ben Wyatt from Parks and Rec, and very excited to see. Well, I mean, if it was just the 4 humans doing whatever they wanted, it would be a little too smooth sailing. Us as the audience would know that yeah, it's gonna work out. Everybody's gonna become better people, and they're gonna go to the good place. But bad things happen. We're gonna see how it plays out. Be sure to stick around after the episode for some discussion. And yeah, let's get started.
Might just be the single most dangerous creature in the universe.
Really?
Who wants lemon bars? Nana's recipe, and they are.
Okay, the 5 of us narrowly avoided death. The operating theory of this experiment is that
That's amazing.
I'll show Jason pictures of a safe, a snorkel, and whippet canisters.
got it. Also, what a grim death that would have been.
Hey, Eleanor, do I have the right phone number for you? You haven't responded to any of the dank memes I've sent.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Mrs. Teacher, for my turn, is there
Mrs.
any way
Teacher.
to get, like, extra radiation?
There is no radiation in an MRI.
Extra
Why do you
radiation.
ask?
Is it a spider?
Yes.
Do you think a spider
Spider-Man.
in an MRI machine will give you superpowers?
He already bit me a bunch of times and gave me the power to swell up my hand.
Oh my god.
Oh jeez.
Welcome to the Cowboy Skyscraper Buffet.
Oh, hey, can we get the Florida table?
If you purchase our Manifest Destiny package for $30,
Manifest
you can have
Destiny?
anyone you want forcibly removed from the table.
What the heck?
Sit anywhere. When your table's ready, this gun will go off.
What the? She just.
I think this is real.
Listen up,
Just-
y'all. I was so excited to join the group.
Oh, well, if you guys are celebrating, I recommend the jalapeno poppers. Hi there. I'm Janet.
Janet.
I'll be taking care of you tonight.
Oh dang.
Why don't you just
Wow.
go get us around the beers?
Of course. Here you go.
Here we go.
Sorry. I will go physically pick those up, I guess, and
I
then
guess.
walk them. Dictionary. Spaghetti. Jet ski. Giraffe. Look what I've been reduced to. Humans only live 80 years, and they spend so much of it just waiting for things to be over.
I'm all out of sorts down here.
I am so glad you came out with us, man. I just assumed you would think it's unprofessional to be friends with the subjects of your study.
Oh, I
Whoa.
never thought that.
It's true though.
I mean, I kind of do now. Should I not be socializing?
I'm sure it's fine. I mean, how much harm could it possibly do?
Good point.
Every time one of you says something that the other can't relate to, you both drink.
Could be fun. I once played a drinking game with Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively at their macrobiotic farm with a particularly robust batch of homemade kombucha.
Kombucha's nice. I just learned what it was.
I don't know.
To you, just drink.
Do I have to drink for every word I don't know?
Earth sucks.
It sucks.
Trevor, keep in it.
Kinda thought that before everyone else showed up, you and I were, like, becoming actual friends.
Yeah.
Oh no! You're right. What have I done?
Okay.
Oh my
I'm
God,
gonna
Chidi.
go to the bar and get you a hot tea or a regular temperature Xanax.
Regular
Those are
temperature
fall
Xanax.
apart. I'm tired.
Whoa.
Anybody want a gallon of water to sober up?
Oh, and
Janet is
you
jealous.
should smile more. You'll get better
Wow.
I wouldn't blame you should you ostracize me for my boorish behavior.
You weren't boring. You were fun.
Borscht.
Crazy
Not-
story. After you got into, you're the fanciest person I know. Next to my friend Brainy, who drives a limo. He's in limos all the time. Oh, what a life.
Is
Oh,
where's outside?
directional insanity.
Please, could you give me 3 months? Can you give me 3 months? I am asking you as a friend.
Oh, there we
I
go.
just told you I don't like talking. That whole thing could have been sent in a text that I pretended I never saw.
Oh, come on.
Dick Tracy called, said that I was right about Eleanor and Chidi having an unbreakable bond.
I don't think you understand how that joke works.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. We won. That's the point.
Oh no.
Oh, cool. You're all together. The judge wants to see you.
Oh no.
Right now.
One.
Your Honor, I have to say, I mean, what Michael
Knock him
did
out.
is unbelievable to Earth. But what are we gonna do?
Yeah.
You meddled in human affairs. That ripples out, man. Do you know England left Europe? That Jacksonville Jaguars?
They're
are
good.
now.
Yeah.
Possible.
I'm serious.
Impossible.
It's your fault. But starting now, there is no more monitoring them. They're just regular humans that need to hit the regular point threshold to see if they make it into the good place.
At least they're continuing it. It's not their fault that Michael meddled. That's good. She's
And
being
right
fair.
now, the two of you are going back to the bad place.
But they'll retire Michael,
Oh no.
and I'll be marbleized.
Come with me.
No.
Hey, my powers are back online. This must
Uh-oh.
be the thing I tried to summon on Earth.
Uh-oh. It's all coming. Is it gonna knock out Jen?
Buckle up, folks.
Wow.
Let's go.
Oh, he
Frogman.
He- Nice. Alright, that was a pretty interesting episode. One thing that's interesting is that it took MRIs of everybody's brains, and I thought something might show up on Trevor's scan that might give him away. I mean, I know that demons got human bodies, but I think I assumed that the insides were a little different somehow. I love that Jason thought there was radiation inside the MRI machine and brought a spider along to see if he could become Spider-Man. That was really funny. And then his hands were bit to hell. I feel like I'm seeing a lot of Spider-Man recently, especially with the upcoming Into the Spider-Verse movie and the Spider-Man game that came out for PS4 that I finished playing on my channel not too long ago. Go check it out if you're interested. I found it really funny that Jason was kind of on board for whatever shenanigans Trevor wanted to take part in. Jason has a really kind soul, but he just loves dumb stuff so much as well. That restaurant they went to was hilarious. Welcome to Cowboy Skyscraper Bud Light. That restaurant, just too American. The entire thing was a great representation of how incredibly ridiculous we are as a country. The Manifest Destiny thing was a nice reminder that this country was built on savages ripping the land out of Native Americans and wiping out tribes, destroying culture, creating tension with our neighbors, all because we had like this huge ego and thought like we were entitled to this. The restaurant really thought that out, and with the paying $30 for the entitlement to kick people out who are just going about their own business. Very, very American. I will admit there is a lot to love about the United States, but being it is nationalistic and ignorant to not acknowledge our flaws as well, which is what a lot of people seem to want to do, especially on the political right at this time in the country. Anyway, the gun beeper for when the table was ready was kind of hilarious too, with how ingrained gun culture is here. Cheetah was just like, I think this is real. And then they had that picture of Judge Judy, Hulk Hogan, Paris Hilton, and David Hasselhoff on Mount Rushmore. Yeah, Janet's entrance was really cool. She just showed up as the waitress. I didn't expect that. I do think she probably could have found a better way to interfere. Maybe, I don't know, maybe join their group even. I guess I feel like I should have seen her coming in. I should have seen it coming, but I didn't. I'm glad I didn't. She's always had trouble adapting to situations she's not used to, and it was really funny to see her try to summon stuff and forget she doesn't have any powers, and she's just like, Earth, this sucks. I find it interesting that Michael is now bad at lying because he doesn't have his powers. So they're implying that his power was to lie, or maybe he's bad at lying now because he's become a better person, but he hasn't made that connection yet. So that's something to look at in the future. Yeah, Trevor is really good at being annoying. Like when Jake Peralta does it on Brooklyn Nine-Nine, when he does his annoying bit, at least he's trying to get a confession out of a murderer or do something good. So I actually find it kind of entertaining. With Trevor, he's just a jerk messing with these four people because he's a horrible being. And honestly, if he had stayed for more episodes, he would have made Earth the bad place for our four humans. He played on Chidi's anxieties so much about the ethics of trying to get along with everybody, be friends with everybody. I'm glad his plan with Tahani and Jason didn't work out though. They seem to be building a good, solid bond together. Janet didn't seem too pleased that Tahani was leaning all over Jason and she wanted to sober them up, but she didn't let it get in the way of the mission. Trevor asking Janet to smile was pretty horrible. Most of you probably know already why, but in case you don't know why you shouldn't tell women to smile, I mean, society already constantly sends women signals that they have to look a certain way and act a certain way. So asking them to smile or telling them they'd look better if they smiled is just another form of objectification. People who do these things don't really care about what the emotional state of the woman is in, and they should just smile for you to brighten your day. Like, why should a woman have to do that emotional labor for you? Why should they force themselves to smile if they're not in that headspace just so that you're happy? Doesn't make any sense. Though, I guess Janet isn't a woman. I don't know what she is. She doesn't know what she is either, but the point stands. I like that Chidi couldn't find his way outside when he went out to look for Eleanor. I've been waiting a long time for the show to bring up his directional insanity again. I don't know if you guys remember that. I was excited at first to see how Trevor was going to try and mess things up with everybody, but it actually wound up being not super compelling to me. It was a good twist to have him show up, and I was just like, whoa, it's freaking Ben Wyatt. But he wound up being not only annoying for Eleanor and everybody else, but for me too. I'm really glad that Jen got rid of him. I love that the doorman let Michael and Janet go. Like, sure, Michael technically bribed the doorman to go through the door multiple times, but he was also very nice to him. He already accomplished a mission. He didn't need to bring that frog mug for the doorman. So being a good person really pays off. That's the message that it sends. And I'm very glad that Jen didn't punish the humans for what Michael and Janet did. Because, yeah, it wasn't their fault that they were interfered with. Things seem like they could go pretty smoothly for the humans now. But even if they're successful, will Michael and Janet still get sent to the bad place? There are a lot of unanswered questions that are... yeah, I'm very interested to find out. So, yeah, stick around. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. And, yeah, we'll see you for the next episode. Let me know what you thought of this episode. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye, friends.